This is my Christmas holiday video. I know it's early, but who knows what's going to happen in another 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Which bills sound better, the first one or this one? Today I found out is National Poinsettia Day, so go and get some plants today. The story about them is very pretty interesting. The habitat of the poinsettias is in Mexico and Central America, in the Pacific and steep canyons. It's called the flower of the holy night. It also represents the start of the star of Bethlehem, is what I meant. It's also said that a poor little girl gave weeds to baby Jesus at his manger, and then baby Jesus, but this is the first time I'm hearing this story, then turned them into beautiful red flowers. The color of these plants symbolizes warmth, love, and life. They are named after Joel Poinsett, the first ambassador to Mexico. He introduced them to the U.S. in 1820, and they were a big hit then and now, still this present time. So they're having an issue about giving out billions and billions of dollars to other countries who are in war. In fact, at this moment. Um, Now, supposedly, the people in the White House are going to convene for some reason, I guess for Christmas time. And, if we're giving this money, we need to know where it's going, how it's being used. That's billions of dollars, not thousands of dollars. We should do that. But I think this time we'll go around, if we give, we're going to ask, where's this money going? How's it being used? I mean, the most common thing is that it's probably being used for weaponry, pay, things like that. And they need to do that starting now, because if you're going to give, the deficit is getting bigger and bigger. And that AI guy, he should get lost, because he or she is not telling the truth about racism in America. Okay, there is and there isn't. I'm not trying to spin your wheels. Our country is slowly beginning to crumble from under our feet. If any president wanted to destroy our country, they would do it in a way that is quiet and tactful enough. This seems to be This just seems to be going on now. Some people would consider voting for him or her. There's the release of prisoners by the group out there in Gaza. That was nice of them, but they're giving us 10 prisoners to Hamas's 30 or 20 being released, or whatever they want to release them, how many they want to release. And Rosalind Carter's funeral, they had this girl come in screaming and yelling, and I mean, that was wrong. That was wrong. What she was protesting, and then this person did this also when the tree was being lit. And why are the people wearing masks when they protest? Who are they hiding from? And then you got people in Congress saying what that group is doing is okay to babies and other people. That's wrong. Those people in Congress ought to be straightened out. And what they're doing should not be condoned. And on the websites, everybody's saying that there's going to be a raise in your Social Security payments. That's been since June. It's never happened. And it never will, as far as I'm concerned. And people who praise this faction or whatever you want to call group, they should be deported. And the lefties also, they need to stop being praising Hamas. And then the schools letting children protest for the lefties. And they're losing it because of failed education. And we apologize constantly all the time. 2023 is a clown world that we live in. We forgot how to leave history the way it is, knocking over all the statues and everything. Well, that seems to have stopped. Trump told them, you keep it up, you do it again, get caught, you're going to jail for 10 years. How about that? And we forgot how to be proud of our country. Too much is going on now. Oh, I don't mean to change the subject. Doritos came out with a black bag of noiseless corn chips. Could you imagine that? It's not here in the United States. It's someplace overseas, though. This was on the news, by the way. And it does not crunch when you eat it. Maybe it's rubbery, I don't know. Then I seen a thing about Howie Mandel on the computer had passed away. He had something happen to him about 3 years back. Wound up in a hospital and came out. Howie Mandel is fine. He has not passed away. They found out he had OCD and anxieties. So I don't know. I imagine if you're in acting, forget it. And I'd like to know whatever happened to peace and goodwill to man. And also, where's all the calm? Where is the bright star and sleep in heavenly peace? That's not happening right now. Hopefully, around Christmas time in Jerusalem, that wall out there, they will put down their ammo and everything and worship the holiday. So, well, what happens to the children now? I don't know. Oh, this happened. I heard the word "you" one afternoon when I was watching my computer. I heard the word "you" come from my Alexis, which, by the way, is lit for some reason. Weird. So what we should do now is pray for the sinners now and at the hour of their death. In a country called Kabula, no, Kabula is the name of the town, the area, the country of Mecca. There were swarms of locusts. Unusual to have this now, being what's going on. Some seagulls would take care of them, eat them, they love them. And this all, I believe, came about because God is not happy with all the evils in the lands. And they say the Muslims are afraid of this, what's going on. And God will always warn us before judgment. Remember, Christmas is what you make it. Um, I'm going to do this again. Apple cider vinegar. The name, best brand to use is Bragg's Organic. Now, another way to get rid of ants is peppermint oil, tea tree oil, and vinegar. Cinnamon powder. You take the peppermint oil, the tea tree oil, and vinegar, and you mix that half bottle of water, a half bottle of the ingredients, and spray it around. That'll take care of these buggers. Bed bugs, you would use diatomaceous earth. I've used that, that works pretty well. A day or two, and then you have to come back and vacuum it up. That's the only pain in the neck thing. What it does is dehydrates the insects. Lavender oil for fleas and ticks. Call from Friesen Care. Call from. Excuse me. Somebody I don't want to talk to. Now, for fleas and ticks, the many teachers, earth, also safe for pets and humans, deadly for fleas and deadly for ticks. You can also use oils of lavender and peppermint for ticks. That's if you don't want to hire an expensive exterminator, you know. Um, just want to wish my family happy holidays. Be safe. Need anything? Call like the phone just did, and we'll see what we can do. The baby's coming again. The baby's coming in April. Wish it was now, but so it's harder to get closer to our dream now. It's terrible. It's terrible. Oh, by the way, there's a company I recommend, an insurance company I recommend you do not go to. Markel. Markel. I put down a bunch of sayings, new ones that is, and for the life of me, I don't know where they went. How about that? How about that? Unbelievable. I'm sorry, people. Anyway, I want everybody to have a safe holiday. wasting so much time here. This is unbelievable. I know I wrote them down. I know I wrote them down. I wonder why that song has sit around the fire and tell scary ghost stories. You don't. I never heard of telling scary ghost stories around Christmas time. You know, don't forget that Bug MD. That's pretty good to try. But like I said, you can only get that online. All right, I think I found these things that I wanted to say. Just remember, wrinkles mean where smiles have been, it is always your next. No, it's supposed to be wrinkles mean where smiles have been. Okay. This one is, it is always your next move. They say if you give more, you will be the happiest. Not receive more, you'll be the happiest. If you have two catcher's mitts on, you cannot throw something back. Music is the vernacular of the human soul. You need to turn your wounds into wisdom. Because after all, you wouldn't have them if you think. Keep your face to the sunshine. You will never see the shadow. It is not your job to. It is not your job to like me. It is mine to like me. Hundreds of languages in the world, but smiles speak them all. So, have you been good? Have you been bad? You better watch out. You better not pout. You better not cry. I'm telling you why. Because Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sakes. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Woo, 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 woo. I think that was a lousy Ho, ho, ho. I'll do some shout outs to Christy, Kerry, Jose, Benjamin, Miliana, Juliana, and Darian, and Callie, and whatever that other dog's name is. To my wife, Mrs. G. Um, to my sister-in-law, Mary Ann Prime. Uh, to Karen and her family. A lot of grandchildren, girl. At least you'll have a lot of people to take care of you. And they better. Um, Scott, Tara, Jolie, and Johnny, the two JJs. And their cats. Um, Skittles, and I forgot the other cat's name. Believe it or not, um, Janice, Calvin, their son, their family. Hope you're keeping safe. Hope you had a nice Thanksgiving, everybody. That came and went. Unbelievable. Um, so, no deer meat for Christmas. After, no deer meat. Like you shouldn't eat turkey for Thanksgiving. Eat ham. No. Eat the turkey. We did. Um, my shirt says warning. Humbug. But I don't believe in that. It's not humbug. Yeah, that movie, pardon me, that movie Scrooge is pretty cool. You gotta check it out. The 1931 or 35, I think it is. Classic. Pretty scary. Um, so, needless to say, today's Tuesday. I'll be going back to dialysis tomorrow. Um, everybody keep well and safe. My voice is kind of raspy. Hope I ain't getting sick. That's all I need. That's all we need. Um, so everybody behave, and Santa will bring you a lot of gifts. Yes, a lot. Okay? Peace. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. Take care. Peace.